a defenseman back and apparently lost Tardif. I don't know how serious. Do you know yet?
Yeah, it's not good. No. It's going to be a little while.
Like weeks?
Yeah, looks like it.
Is there an update on Hessick?
He will hopefully, he started skating. We're hoping to get him back for next Wednesday. That's our target right now, if everything goes according to plan. But
Yesterday was a game you, whether it's could have won, should have won, whatever. Tonight you, 2 periods didn't even deserve anything.
No.
What was it? Are guys losing confidence? Have they lost confidence?
For sure, confidence is a huge issue right now. I thought, the first 2 periods we played like we were afraid to make a mistake, or we obviously looked slow and we couldn't get out of our own way or our own zone for that matter. And then, quite honestly, you watch how we played in the 3rd period, and what was the difference? It's just effort level. Guys got ticked off, and they were sick of getting kicked, and they wanted to play. And so my question is, why did it take 2 periods for that to happen? Guys gotta, we can make all the excuses in the world. Nobody cares. You gotta go out and perform. These guys are professional athletes, and when they want to do it, we showed that we could easily have been in that game, but for whatever reason, we didn't want to do it for the first 2 periods.
I mean, in reality, then 2 periods it was embarrassing to them.
Yeah.
But the past 7 games should have probably
you would think
created
and I don't know. Yeah, absolutely. You'd think that there would be more urgency there. Coming off a game where I thought we built up a little bit of confidence yesterday in terms of kind of put up 44 shots. Certainly had a really good number of scoring chances through a lot of penalties. And then today it was right back to, for whatever reason, just couldn't connect the dots coming out and didn't have the intensity that we needed to for 2 periods.
Andre was pretty good again. We're very good.
Yeah, I thought, first, he was our best player on the ice for the first 2 periods for sure. It could have been a lot worse than it was. And then he made a great save on the penalty shot. But, guys got to play in front of him. Got to light the load on him a little bit.
You put up 44 shots in one game, and then you can only get 6 in the first 2 periods. I didn't see the game against Toronto, but I assume that the defensive zone exits were much better. I mean, I guess, is it when it's playing too safe? I mean, what is it that can be with this team or with guys that struggle so much to just get the puck up to the wing and out through center?
Well, I think that it's confidence. I mean, guys are feeling confident with the puck and their guys are talking and everybody knows where everybody is, your exits are going to be pretty easy. But, when you don't have that confidence and, if things don't go, I think with the personnel that we have back there, we're a fragile group. A lot of guys are in a lot of different spots than they normally be or have been playing in this league. It's a different game, and guys are heavier, guys are faster, and just like anything else, once you lose that confidence, it's tough to get it back. And we saw that tonight for sure.
I mean, is that something that happens to a guy like Gauthier Leduc? I mean, there have been times where he's been good at that, when he gets the puck and being able to move it up, but tonight that was not the case.
Yeah, well, I think the adjustment there is, guys like him, he's in a different spot now. He's got to play a lot more minutes. He's not playing, he's playing a bigger role. And it takes some adjusting, and it's going to take some getting used to for him, and we need it to happen yesterday. It's got to be better. So it doesn't slow down, it doesn't get easier. We need all those guys to kind of up the ante a little bit. And our forwards got to make their job easier, because there was a lot of wall play tonight where we'd get it up to them, and we got to get it out, and we didn't. And then it was secondary offense, and then we're putting a lot of pressure on our rookie goaltender and a lot of guys on the back end who, haven't been with our team very long.
Dave Mannis was sick.
I'm sorry.
Dave Mannis sick, and Hutchings?
Hutchings sick as well.
Any moves?
I'm sorry?
Player moves?
Not that I'm aware of yet. I had heard that there may be something, but I haven't heard anything yet.
Coming down or going up?
Going up.
See, come Friday, there probably would be a sense of urgency because you could be looking up into the playoffs rather than looking at teams below you.
Yeah, well, to quote you more, playoffs. Let's win a game. Honestly, we got 10 games left. We got to start with We gotta win a game Friday night. We'll worry about the rest after that.
It seemed as if Army was kind of turning a corner for a bit there, but I think it's been 20 games with 1 goal. I mean, I guess where do you see him at, and what do you do down this final stretch for him?
Well, I thought we obviously didn't play him yesterday, and I thought he played harder tonight. We still need more out of him. This is a time where he's gonna be a top player for us, with Jamie probably being out for a while, and Mike being out right now, that, your right wingers, he starts moving up, quite a bit there, and, we're not scoring any goals, so we need guys like him who are good offensive players to produce, so he's gonna be put in good spots. He's gotta take advantage of it at this point. He's gotta get more involved physically and, make sure he's using his body to get pucks back and then playing heavy in front of their net.
Is there only so much you can say to a guy when he has that inconsistency in the efforts and the physical play and stuff, or is there something that you can do coaching-wise to kind of facilitate that?
Well, I think that you try to put him with the right guys that are gonna push him a little bit and get him the puck in the right spots and that sort of thing. But it goes all the way around the responsibility. He's got to make sure it's important to him, because if it's not important to him, then the rest of it doesn't really matter. He's got to make sure he comes to the rink, and if he wants to be an NHL player, he's got to be a lot more consistent.